Oh, everybody here. Is everybody ready to party?
Party?
Partake in the fun?
Everybody's ready to die.
Death.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Ooh.
All right then.
There's that voice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, yes.
All right then. So, where last we left off, you guys, you all had finished up helping the city a little bit. That was destroyed by a dragon attack. Caleb acquired a bar.
I did.
Got things in motion. The rest of the group feels very mixed. You made it to the city where you were paid for your services and you were now offered a new mission, but given the day to think about on it. And with that, you all went your separate ways, people doing their own things, and everybody went to bed. So, everybody gets a long rest. You all wake up the next morning. What are you all doing as you all come down from bed?
I want to go find a taper.
What's your first thing in the
We
morning?
need some fucking breakfast,
I
man.
mean, yeah, sure, eat or whatever, but then go find a taper.
Okay. So everybody's eating breakfast.
Yep.
How's Vog? Is Vog kind of sitting by himself today?
Yeah, still like thinking about stuff and
Okay.
by himself in the corner.
Well, guess what? Golbeck's going to Vog.
Go back walk.
Does Golden Egg let Flipper
Hello, my friend.
What happened? I don't know. I missed a lot.
Missed
It's like I was kind of in a coma for a while. What happened?
Why? When I was here, everyone was happy. Now everyone's like, I don't like you. I don't like you either.
It's like, what are you
Go back.
doing?
Multitasking is happening.
Thinking upon what has happened, the fact that people think it's okay to just replace evil people with evil people is an interesting concept in my mind.
Yeah, I guess that's how some districts work, I guess. I've just been on my run the whole entire time. What do you think? How do you think this whole place should go?
It's just there's laws in place for a reason. That things need to be followed for due process.
Well, there
You
are
know,
laws in
just-
different areas. Not everywhere has the same laws.
I don't think murdering people just to solve a problem is the correct way sometimes.
I agree.
And that's what happened. So it's
Well,
I need to process.
where do you think Bo is at?
He left after that happened. I haven't
just
talked to him since.
Abandoned us for no reason?
Yes. Well, like I said, we were surrounded by a lot of powerful people, and they murdered the person we were sent to protect in
Mm-hmm.
front of us, and we couldn't do anything to stop it. And he and I left. He did not come back with the group after the dragon attack.
So are you leaving too?
I haven't decided yet.
Hmm.
There is some good in this group.
Well, don't be a dick like Bo and just leave without telling anybody. Come find me. I'll go with you.
Yes, of course. Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You have fun. Eat your whatever the hell you're eating. Looks
Bacon.
kind of weird.
Yes, I'm eating lots of bacon. It's always
Oh.
bacon.
What's bacon?
Pig?
Okay, I'll go try some bacon.
I'm gonna go try bacon for the first time ever.
Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Talk to you soon. And just sit there and finish up my bacon and eggs breakfast accoutrement.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some bacon.
Okay. Faye, what are you up to this morning?
What am I up to?
Yes.
I mean, I'm not there. I'm out doing my stuff that I'm doing.
Okay. Meet up with the group whenever you feel like it to give Golbeck his mental connection.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can do that whenever I want.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, so you guys all have breakfast. You have breakfast. You're gonna go make an investigation check.
Six.
6. You ask around for a while. You end up wandering around. Not really luckily, but you do eventually find a tailor, not a very nice looking tailor. It looks like more like
she's ugly.
a little bit lower class.
Can I try again?
You're like, you come up to her and you're just like, it's not my vibe.
Okay.
You want to look again?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to ask? Okay.
I'm looking for somebody that's got velvets.
Velvets? Okay, this
Yeah.
place definitely does not have velvets.
Yeah, no. If there's no velvets, there's no time for me.
Okay.
Okay, 14.
14, that's a lot better. You end up eventually getting pointed in the direction, and you end up going towards the northern side of the city, and you're like, that's probably where it's at. People stare at you with Bessie. Occasionally, every once in a while, someone yells out as you pass by, who in the world is talking to me? And you just kind of meander back, not really understand. You just, every now and then you hear that. But you do come to a very nice, fine establishment.
What's it called?
It's called Threads of Wonder.
Oh, okay. Okay, I go inside there.
You go inside it. It's a older elven woman there,
Ugh.
in very fine attire, and there seems to be all sorts of manner of clothes everywhere, all kind of on mannequins, and you see things very finely crafted. You see appears for to be of the upper class. You bring Bessie inside with you.
No, I'll leave her out. Well, how big's the door?
Probably not big enough for Bessie.
Okay, then I'll leave her outside.
Okay. You probably would got looks. Anyway, so you walk in. She looks up. She's like, "Oh, yes. Hello. How may I help you?"
Morning. I'm looking for 3 things. One of those things is 3 things in itself, so I guess 6 items.
Okay.
I'm looking for a purple velvet long coat, a matching hat, and then I need 3 blue ribbons.
3 blue. Now this hat. What kind of hat are you wanting?
Like this one, but purple velvet. Yeah.
She looks at it. She's like, "Purple. How purple are we asking? Do you want
Do
something?"
you have samples?
She pulls out a few samples. She has things coming from ranges from like the darker, more, and all the way up to the lighter end, and everything in between. About 6 different shades.
Okay, I want like a royal eggplant, like not the darkest, but like maybe a couple shades up.
So probably like a little bit not darker, but not as light as possible. So kind of like closer to middle range.
Middle, but maybe like 1 darker.
Okay.
Like
You
say,
pick
like
out
that.
one. She's like, "I can definitely do that." How big of a coat do you want this to be?
So like he's got on like a duster. He kind of wants it like that, but like velvety. and
Okay.
Smooth.
She
So
takes.
like a long coat.
Okay. She takes your
Mid
measurements.
shin.
Takes your measurements. Do you want anything else with this coat? Like on it? There's you just
I want like inline fur lapels.
what kind of fur?
What do you have? Do you have like a mink? Fox maybe? Zebra?
We definitely have a fox. We could do a fox.
No zebra?
High or low?
Low.
We have no zebra.
Oh, okay. Alright. Could you take like a white fox and dye it to look like zebra?
We'll have to charge you a little extra, but sure.
That's fine, I'm wealthy.
Okay. She gives you like a suspicious look.
And I want that matching trim around the edge of my hat too.
Just the edge? Do you want?
Yeah, just the edge.
Do you want anything else on the hat? Like maybe like a belt around the center part where the brim and the hat meet?
Can you do like a gold clock?
She gives you a look like, sure.
No. Okay.
The
Alright.
extra.
Yeah. Whatever.
And 3 blue ribbons? What kind of? What
Like
do
the kind you get at the fair.
She gives you like an appalled look.
I lost mine.
So I'm to replace your blue ribbons from a fair.
Yeah, I lost mine in the river.
I'm going to do it flare though.
Absolutely. Sparkles and all. That's fine.
Okay, do you... no. I will do it my own way. I'm not letting you decide. Anywho, do you want anything else?
Do you have any canes or sticks?
What kind would you like?
Something like mahogany.
You want mahogany? No ivory?
I mean, what do you think would look good with my coat?
Well,
I need styling options.
maybe some... Ivory would probably look good.
Can the handle be a cow? Like the part I hold? You know,
Sure.
it's like how it comes up like this, and then, you know, just the handle part, right?
We can definitely do
Yeah.
that, yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, that's it. How much is that going to be?
Let's see, out of that together will probably be running about 236 gold.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, that's fine. I can afford it.
Okay. We'll have it ready in about, give us 3 days.
3. Alright. That's fine. I'll let, and I can't get expedited service. Are there any customers in the store?
Doesn't appear to be anybody currently.
Yeah, okay. Why is it taking so long? I mean, you're charging me out the yin yang.
You're not the only customer we're making custom orders for. Most of it are for our higher end clientele. An extra 50 gold and I can have it done in a day and a half.
Yeah, okay. This is why elves are not my favorite people. Alright, that's fine. I'll be back at this exact time in 3 days. And it better be fabulous.
Alright. And you leave?
Yeah, I'll leave and I'll take Bessie with me, and then I'm gonna complain to Bessie about the customer service.
Bessie has no idea what you're talking about.
But she listens.
She listens and most times goes, may I ask, like, friend, Caleb, person, mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, people are mean, Bessie.
That probably took a couple hours. So what is the rest of you guys doing while Caleb has gone off on his excursion with Bessie? What are you guys doing? Anybody else? Everybody died.
Yeah, you did.
You did. Golbeck, Vog,
I'll
Bob,
send you
you
a
guys.
message later when I get home.
Okay. Bob, Golbeck, Vog, you guys accomplishing anything?
Can you remind me what exactly the mission was? I forgot to write it down. It was
Basically, the mission was that Lady Inogen wants her youngest son to succeed to.
oh, that's
the
right.
throne,
Okay.
But she wanted you to get rid of her eldest son. She didn't specify exactly. It was slightly implied, maybe execution, or get rid of. But she did say if you could find another way to make him just go away, she was all for that. But she did explain that if you guys were unsure of this, because, you know, not something people would just do, she would arrange for you guys to two of you to possibly pretend to be guards and spend time with him for a while to see what you think.
I'll be a front guard.
Yeah, I'll go be a guard today with see what I think of the guy.
So Golbeck and
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll pretend to be a 7'9" guard.
what is this voice?
Tiefling sorcerer. They won't notice anything.
Oh, Alice is here.
Alice is here. Yep.
Okay.
Alice.
All right then. So Vog and Golbeck have decided to do that. Bob, what are you going to accomplish while they're doing that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm actually gonna go and do the same thing.
Oh well, she said that two of you could.
Oh fuck. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna go stake out the place then. Like while they're there, I'm gonna stake out the place.
Ooh.
Okay. So the three of you head over. You all, Bob, I'm assuming he's not going in with you. So Vog and Golbeck go in. They're
The
Sent-
shortest of the group.
Yeah. Sent to wait in a waiting room. Lady Unujin comes in a short while later, and she goes, so, what can I help you with? Have you made your decision on whether or not you'll be helping me with my request?
No.
Do you mind if we spend the time being a guard for your son today?
Yes, I can definitely arrange that.
I mean,
So-
yes.
This one's interesting. So, the two of you shall be...
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
Interesting. Well. Alright. One moment. And she leaves, and you're there, waiting for a moment. And then she comes back, and she goes, here, take these. And she hands you each a ring. As soon as you put on the ring, your image shifts. As you've all met her son before, but your image shifts. And you are now what appears to be... Because you're short. So you're both dwarven, standard-looking guards, essentially. You
Gotcha.
look like you're soldiers, mercenaries, essentially. But
Gotcha.
You're both dwarves, young dwarves, ready for battle. Go back.
Awesome.
You might be a little interested because it's like you've gone from frog to dwarf.
No, this is cool. This keeps me away from people. I love it.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask to keep it after this whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. She's like, all right. Well then, come with me. And she leads you out and down into the and through the house, basically. She comes up to a door. She knocks on it. There's a pause, a wait for a moment, and then the door opens, and there is Prince Hamptony, as you met him before, standing there with his little ferret Sigmund on his shoulder. Yes, mother. What is it that you want? Yes, Hampty. I have acquired you 2 guards that I wish to accompany you from now on. I'm a bit worried about things going on, especially with the attack over an Old Storm. Mother, I do not need protection. Well, I wish it. But why do I need protection? I'm to be in charge and to succeed the throne. Yes, but until that time, you are not in charge, and you shall do as I say. And she kind of gives him a look, and she stands there, and he looks a bit perturbed and annoyed, but he's like, fine. Well then, he looks at them. Dwarves, really? Ugh. Fine. Well then, that's all, mother? I need to get dressed. They can wait here by the door. And she's like, good. They go everywhere you go, no matter what. And then she bows her head, looks at you two, and then walks off.
Hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've seen enough.
You've seen enough. I've seen enough. I don't like him.
I can't play Jerry's character. It's kind of oof.
I don't.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. I mean,
He deserves
Alright.
death. He treats his mom like shit. Deserves to die.
yeah.
closes the
I'll
door.
hang out outside for a minute.
Yeah. So you guys are just standing there waiting while he closes the door. You hear mumbling occasionally here and there, as you probably also hear what sounds like someone getting dressed.
Angry dressing.
Yep, basically. After a little while, he comes out. He is fully dressed. His ferret is fully dressed as well. And he goes, well, looks at you both and goes, I don't have time for names. You'll be 1 and 2. Come with me. And he starts walking off.
Okay, 3.
He stops and turns and looks at you. Excuse me, what did you say?
Well, you're 3. If he's 1 and I'm 2, then you're 3. We're 3 people here.
No, you will address me as Prince Hamptony. Not 3.
Prince Hemp? Okay.
A vein bulges in his head. He's like, no, Hamptony.
Hemp. Hamptony.
He turns and looks to Vogue and goes, has this one been hit in the head in battle before, I
Wait.
assume?
Yes, he's a very tenacious fighter, but can't talk very well. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
We'll not bother you.
And he
Oh,
turns
word.
and continues walking. Alright. Bob, you outside hanging out. You're just kind of like wandering around.
Yeah, I'm just seeing all this go down.
Well, they're inside, so you're outside wandering around.
Oh, okay. So I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, you don't know that's going on. So what are you doing outside the palace, essentially?
I'm trying to get like a view of them and try to see what they're doing. Like I'm trying to help
okay.
protect them.
Make a perception check.
15.
15. So you're wandering around. You do see them go in. You do see them try to keep an eye on them through windows, but they don't really stay on the outside. They do traverse in further in, so it's hard to see. But for the moment, nothing really appears to be going on. And as you're hanging out for a little while, just kind of taking in the sights, you do notice that it seems like several parties come into the manor.
Mm.
What do you mean by parties?
So basically, essentially, you see like what looks like a few humans, a couple elves, one dwarf. So like.
And this is as they're already inside?
Yeah. So they enter into the gate. They're let in, and then they are escorted up into the manor.
Does this look like it's supposed to be something that's kept like really under wraps or like secret?
No, it appears like it's just people coming there. For what purpose?
Okay, so just kind of like normal or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
But they do look very formal, and they do have all their own guards with them.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna sit and scope it out and see what they do. Where those groups go if they head towards Bolbeck and Volgak.
Alright. They do once they do enter the house, it is hard to follow where they go.
Okay, can I find a way to get inside?
I mean, you could look for a way. You don't see a way in aside from climbing the fence, essentially, around the perimeter, or going through the front gates.
Okay, so can I is this like I'm trying to remember, is this more like an elvish area, like where we're at, or
You're more in the upper district, so this is very high end. But you are also at the main palace of the Lochmirren family. So this is a very large estate surrounded by you have like kind of like a open lawn area in the front and all around it, and about like maybe 50 to 100 feet, and then you have a fenced off area, and there's a front gate that leads up into the area. So you are on the outside.
okay? And Lochmarn, they're human, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use disguise self as a human then.
Okay. You disguise yourself as a human, and what do you do?
Yep, and I'm gonna try to go through the front and tell the guards at the front that I have a meeting with the Lochmarn family.
Okay. They do stop you, and they're like, okay, what meeting do you have? What business?
I have business with the Lochmarn family about a mission that they put me on.
And what is your name?
It's Joe.
Joe,
Joe.
king of the most basic names.
Okay, Joe. And
Joe Billy Bob Thornton.
who gave you this mission specifically, or invitation?
Can I flash my badge that I have?
Okay, you do that, and they're like, oh, well, we were unaware. Yes, you may enter. They give you kind of a look, very confused. They don't really recognize you, but they do escort you up, and they bring you into a small waiting room on the left-hand side when you enter in, and they say, someone will be with you shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's nobody else in that room with me?
No.
Okay. So, I think at that point then, I'm gonna come out of disguise self and just be who I am so they know the Lochmarn family and everyone knows who I am.
Okay, that's fine. A little while later, Lady Inogen does come in, and she's like, "Oh, Yes, you are with the group. Your friends have already come in. Did you need something else?
No, just looking around.
Oh, shit, I'm still on mute.
Just looking around. Okay. Is there anything specific you wanted here today? Your friends are already with my son as their guards. Not sure what else I could.
I'm just here to provide more support.
More support. She stops and thinks for a moment. Well, okay. Come with me. And she leads you leads you through the house into another couple rooms, and then leads you into a very nice small study area. She closes the door, turns, looks around the room for a second, and then she goes, "All right. Well, if you'd like," and she hands you a small ring. "I will need this back, though, before you leave today."
Okay. What exactly is this for?
One sec. Double check how it works. She's like, "Here, put it on. Concentrate momentarily for it." She places a hand on you, and she's helping. Basically, I'm giving you help with taking a moment to attune to it for a second. So for the moment, you have a very small silver ring, and for a brief second, with her help, you do attune to it. So you have the ring of invisibility, but she does request that you give it back to her before the day is over.
Okay.
All right. She's like, "Go ahead and activate it." So you activate it, and you become completely invisible.
Okay.
She says, "Now, just be quiet and follow me." And she leads you on into the house, center of the house, up to a room that has guards posted outside. And while this is happening, Vogue and Gobek, you follow Prince Hamptony as he heads on down into the center of the house, where he comes into a large, looks like a meeting room, kind of like a large table and like a big room with a fireplace and whatnot. And it looks like people are gathering. It looks like there's possibly going to be a meeting of sorts today. Let's see what happens. He does stop and looks, and he's like, "Well, all right. Well, there'll be a meeting today. You don't need to be inside the meeting, so you can wait out here."
What if
You don't think-
inside the meeting?
Exactly.
Well, it is a meeting of the council of the city and the higher people of the city, merchants and whatnot, council members, all that bollocks. You don't need to be present. It'll be fine. I don't need you in there.
We were told to watch you everywhere.
And I'm telling you, you don't need to come in here with me.
Well, to be fair, we don't listen to you, listen to the person that told us to listen to them. So...
Mother just wants you to be safe.
Fine. He walks in. He walks up to a spot on the table. He's like, "Just stand over there," and he points to the wall behind him.
Yep, perfect.
All right. People start to gather, come in. You have several humans, a few elves come in there. Hamptony's father comes there, Lord Lochmere. An older elf comes in. He kind of walks in. Lord Lochmere kind of pays him respect. The older elf gentleman turns and gives Hamptony a look of like annoyance that he's there. Gilfin comes in with another younger dwarven man with him, and they all take seats. And before it starts, there's a knock at the door. One of the guards opens up, leads out, and comes up, and whispers into Lord Lockmuir's ear. He gets up, walks over to the door, opens the door. At this point, Bob, you see Lady Inogen has knocked on the door. Someone's walked in. She whispered something to, and then Lord Lockmuir comes and walks out, and he looks and he's like, yes, what can I do for you, wife? Oh, I just wanted to make sure that everybody was here and that Hamptony had arrived promptly. Yes, he is here. He actually made it on time, which is good. Alright, did you need anything else? No, that was all. Do you mind if I pop in and make sure he's there? It's like, he kind of looks a little annoyed, but he's like, yes, that's fine. He walks in, opens the door. At this point, the Lady Inogen walks in, and she kind of like positions herself to the point where there's enough space for Bob to get through. So Bob, you have a position to get through. So go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Come.
You have advantage. Because
Well, I got not 17.
you can roll again to see if you get it higher too.
No, 17.
17 plus.
Oh, fuck.
Whatever your stealth is.
Yeah, no, I gotta. One sec. Sorry, I forgot to pull it up.
You're all good.
I think I have decent stealth. Load, man.
No, must not load.
So you're having problems too, right? I'm over here trying to get this whole website to load.
Yeah, I'm getting 503 error right now.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
You guys broke it.
That's why you print
Yeah, it won't load my character sheet.
Yeah, on my phone it's fine, but on the actual website it's like, nope, not happening.
Interesting.
Weird. Mine's working, no problem.
I mean, even if we just say 17, that should be pretty good, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Because I know I had at least one, I want to say, on stealth, but let me see if it'll...
What's...
Why... hold on, I think I actually have it downloaded. One sec.
I know you had a decent dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dex was really good.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Because that'll add to your stealth.
Yeah, I spec'd into dex, so let me just pull up. Here it is. Luckily I downloaded it.
Hooray!
Put this on my invisible screen. There you go.
On your invisible screen.
My stealth is +4.
Alright, so you have a 21. Not bad.
21.
Alright, so you have a 21. You walk in, you come into a very large room with a very long table. And you can kind of easily find a spot on the wall where you can kind of...
Hey Bob, I see your stealth has a +5.
Oh, is it +5?
Oh, that's because of my level, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I forgot that I
the
can just
sheet
go
I
to the
downloaded
campaign
was
and get
old.
everybody's stuff.
Yeah, so
Well, there you go.
22.
Okay.
Alright, so you have 20. So you find a spot on the wall that you can kind of just lean up against, and you get in there. No one seems to pay you mind as you are completely invisible. Lady Inogen kind of just looks in, nods. She looks at Vogue and Golbeck and nods her head, and then she just leaves. It's like, okay. And leaves. The door shuts behind her. Lord Lockmuir sits down and he's like, alright, I guess we can conduct today's business. Alright, well, let us begin. And for the next, like, probably a couple hours, you guys just kind of sit and listen in on a bunch of like, very boring meeting. Essentially, discussing of a lot of just business and comings and goings and whatnot. Things of the city, where things stand, any mishaps or things have gone on. Like a lot of just run-of-the-mill day-to-day things. Nothing that stands out. There's a little bit of discussion of what happened at Old Storm recently and how that is affecting trade and whatnot, but nothing that stands out. Most of the time, you do notice that Prince Hamptony appears to be very bored and like he does not want to be here, and this is a waste of his time.
Oh, this guy's amazing. He's the best politician ever.
Basically.
Great leader.
Yep. Which point, it's a point like 2 hours in, Gilfin is speaking on things, and he kind of says like, yes, well, it would be, we would like to request that some of the tariffs on the import and export, the export of adamantine and mithril be lowered and or lifted. We understand they cannot be completely lifted, that is fine, but we ask they be lowered. Which Prince Hampton goes, and why do you want the tariffs on these metals to be lifted? You're the only ones that are allowed to sell these to anyone else in the kingdom, and somehow yet you think that you can just make all the money for them. How is that fair? Like, well, it is the royal family's decree that we are the only one allowed to sell these, as we also provide all the other metals to the rest of the kingdom, on the condition that mithril and adamantine be allowed that we have the sole proprietary rights to those. It gets a bit tough trying to sell them to people that want them when their tariffs are so high when exporting them out of dwarven borders. Hurts business, but I wouldn't expect someone of your intellectual stature to understand that. But that's beside. Excuse me. What did you just say to me? Well, you know, like I said, I wouldn't expect you to understand what I just said either, but that's fine. He kind of stands up and he's like, are you insulting the eldest son of the Lochmere family here? Wouldn't it be wise of you to do such a thing, as I will be in charge someday. Yes, you will be, but not today. So, if you don't mind shutting your mouth on matters that don't really concern you or are above your mental capacity, it would be greatly appreciated. There's kind of chuckles throughout the room from pretty much everyone at this point. And then Hampton goes, well, how about this? We just don't allow the importation of those metals into our city. And then Gilfin goes, well, considering the very treaty between our kingdoms is based off this, are you threatening the dwarven cities and kingdom? No, just a observation or a possibility. Who knows? Or how about just it's not worth it. And Gilfin goes, yeah, well, anywho, I wasn't speaking to you, so if we could lower the tariffs, it would be greatly appreciated. And everybody kind of nods in agreement. A lot of people kind of give Hampton-y looks. And Hampton-y's just kind of sitting there stewing.
Menacingly.
More like spoiled bratly, Inly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temper tantrum. Yeah.
Temper tantrum, yeah. You guys can make perception checks, actually.
Perception.
Am I included in that?
Yes.
Very low.
Ha!
Only a 12.
Okay.
Got a nat 20.
Nice. Go back it. Go back.
What happened?
What'd you get for perception?
Oh, perceptions. I got a 12.
12. Okay. I'm whispering to you, Bob. whisper to Bob. All right.
Really, you know.
Yeah. So the meeting continues, goes on for a few hours. Hampton has no more outbursts at this point. The meeting ends. People kind of get up and start to leave and everything. People are kind of discussing, talking amongst each other. The older elven man walks up to Hampton, looks down at him, and goes, I understand that one day you will be sitting in the seat of your father, but until that day, I suggest you keep your goddamn mouth shut. And Hampton looks up and he goes, I'm allowed to speak in these meetings. This is why I'm a part of them. He looks, nods, grabs Hampton and throws him against the wall and pins him against the wall. But until
Step
that...
forward.
Yep.
He looks at both of you. You guys...
Not aggressively, I just take like one step forward.
What's your guys' passive perception?
23.
That's an excellent question.
All of us?
Just Vog and Golbeck.
Okay.
Passive perception is 17.
17. You both do notice that there is a kind of like a pin on his shirt, his vest, and is the same symbol of Lady Inogen's.
Oh, okay.
And kind of gives you
Okay.
both a look, understanding, but then turns and looks back. Grandson, I suggest you stop while you are ahead. You are not in charge and have no authority anywhere. Being here is more, how do I say, a luxury we grant you. You're not in charge, your father is, and I barely tolerate his presence here. So, he lets him go. He falls to the floor, coughs up a little bit, makes noise. So, again, I shall say, keep your mouth shut in these meetings. We don't want to repeat of what happened last time when you nearly caused a small skirmish with the dwarves. And then he just turns and leaves. And then Hampton gets up, and he's just kind of stewing, brushes himself off, and he turns to look at 1 and 2, come on. And he just walks out.
Yeah, nice family. At least they show
Follow
something.
him out. Yeah.
Okay. You follow him out. Bob, what are you doing?
Is there anything in the room looks interesting?
Past person. Interesting in what sense? There's a lot of things. There's kind of like a lot of nice... there's a lot of paperwork on the tables. Most people have kind of gathered it up as they're leaving, but some people have left it there momentarily as they're discussing with other people.
Is there like a battle map of the continent? Or a map in general?
Yes, there would be a map.
I'll go take a look at the map and just like analyze it.
Are you going to stop and wait? Are you just stopping as Hampton is leaving?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay. You stop and take a look at the map. And are you just trying to memorize it real quick, or...
Is it like tied down to anything, or is it just like laying there?
It's kind of just there. It's not tied down or anything. It's like a map that was placed down there in case people needed to just go over things about the map.
Oh. I'm gonna take it.
Make a sleight of hand check.
I mean, is anyone even really there?
Oh, you're still trying to swipe a map.
Sleight of hand, go away, review. That's a 19.
Okay. You take the map and you think that no one saw you, and then you try to catch up with Hampton and Bog.
Yeah, no, I'm being very like I'm noticeable that I took it out of the room. I'm actually yelling to Vog like, "Hey, look at this place over here. We should go here next." I'm just analyzing the map for places nearby.
So you grab it and you're like, "Hey, look at this map."
I was like, "Hey, Vog, look at this shit. This like we could go here and here and there and there."
Really, Fred? Did you have to do that?
Does an 18 hit you?
It kind of does.
Okay. You feel your hand get grabbed, or your arm get grabbed, and then the same elven man looks and goes, "Excuse me. And what do you think
Who
you're
grabbed
doing
me?
with this?" The man that just threw up Hampton against the wall.
Oh boy,
Grandpa.
there's nothing covering my arms, dude.
You don't have clothes on today? Or,
No, I have clothes on, but I wear a
you don't
vest.
have-
I don't wear a
oh.
shirt.
God.
Okay, what's the DC?
I think it was. Oh, let me look. That's funny. I know it's low. It's a 12.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Roll damage.
What did you do?
Oh no. 2d4.
Oh.
Kill him.
Hey, he touched me. Okay, we all saw it happen. Okay, it was just 2 damage. Minimum damage.
He grabs you, goes, "Excuse me, what are you?" He stops, he lets go, and he's just like, What'd you do to me? At which point, all the guards immediately, all the elven guards immediately pull out weapons and just surround you.
I don't know what happened. He just touched me and he started coughing. Is he faking it? He's kind of old. I mean, look at him. What are you, like 2000?
Blades are pointed at your throat at this point. As you
I just grabbed a map and he touched me, guys. I don't know what you want from me.
What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything.
And he's looking at his hand, and you can tell that there's he's like, "You poisoned me. How did you do that?"
I did. I'm a dwarf. Did dwarfs poison people?
Make a persuasion check.
I don't know, people. This is all new to me. Persuasion. Oh boy. Hey, that's a natural 19. Or 19.
Okay, hold on. 1 sec.
I don't know.
God.
I'm just a wee dwarf.
What happened? It was going so smoothly.
Don't worry.
Why'd we have to steal a map?
I didn't steal it. I'm showing people, mostly you, we can go places. It's not my fault. They're assholes.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh,
I killed the whole entire community.
I'm so happy with everything going on right now.
Me too.
I'm gonna have to roll for a new character pretty soon.
You're fine. Don't do anything. You're fine.
Okay.
This is all me.
So the guards are kind of like more on this. Bob, give me a high or low.
I'm gonna go high.
Okay. You're standing there like confused and worried at this point there, Golbeck, like shit, what just happened? When a large wall of water just appears in front of you, blocking off most of the other people. I'm assuming... Okay. I'm gonna assume you're trying to like cone this off so that way you can get everybody, so you can kind of get the doorway and everybody else on the other side of it? Okay. So this happened. This giant wall of water comes and shapes itself up in a way that there's barely, it's like mostly you guys on the side where the door is at, and maybe 2 guards at this point. And you do see Bob appear towards the door. just out of invisibility. Hamptony turns and looks, and he's just like, he's been watching and goes, "What is going on here?
I have no idea.
What are you guys doing?"
I have no idea what is happening.
I was showing my companion his place on this map that was in the room.
The two guards turn towards Bob and go, "Where did you come from?"
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, you didn't really think this through.
It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
You look at that kid.
What's that?
I'm just here to make sure that nothing happens to them.
To who?
I can go back.
They'll just look, who?
I don't know who those people are.
Fuck.
There's a lot of yelling and shouting from the other side of the water wall. So Hamptony kind of like smiles and just starts walking off. He's like, whatever.
I follow Anthony. Yeah, I mean, I don't. We don't even look like ourselves. How would you know it's us?
Yeah, he's kind
Because I saw you go in. Are you talking to me?
Yeah. No,
yeah, technically you wouldn't know that. Well, you might
Yeah.
be. It might be a good guess.
Is everyone all caught up in this right now, where they're just like looking? Is this like one of those like Spider-Man situations where they're pointing at each other, going like, "What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?"
So basically, right now you have Hamptony kind of like going down the hallway. He's already left the room.
Yeah.
Vogue was not far behind him. Golbeck, you are kind of a little bit behind, but you're kind of like closer to leaving, like almost at the door. But you had grabbed but then the guy had grabbed you, gotten poisoned. All the guards got in there. So right now it's kind of like in the doorway area. It's just two guards, Golbeck and Bob. But Golbeck disguised as a dwarf, and they're all kind of just like swords out. Like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
You know what? I have an idea.
All right, what are you doing? What's your idea?
So is guys still there cowering and whimpering?
You don't know. He's on the other side of the water wall.
Oh, he's on the other side of the water wall?
Yes.
Oh.
There's a large 1 foot thick water wall that's all the way up to the ceiling.
And it's separating us from Anthony and everyone else.
It's separating Golbeck, Bob, two of the guards, and you and Hamptony from everybody else in the room.
Gotcha.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say to one of the guards, I guess Karma's catching up to the old man, and just start walking off with the other guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue guarding Anthony. Act like I had nothing to do with anything that just happened.
Yeah, I'm just still confused and shocked that someone touched me.
Does a base 19 is gonna hit you. Another guard reaches out and grabs you.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
This is
why don't you put them?
It's just a fucking map, guys.
That's fine. What's the worst that can happen?
They all die.
Yeah.
And then I die. And then we all die.
This is literally gonna be the beginning of a new campaign.
Okay, what's the DC?
12.
12.
It's super easy to make.
Okay, this guy succeeds. He grabs you and he's got a hold of you.
Okay.
He's like, where do you
There's
think
the proof.
you're going?
What? Are you in pain?
Make a persuasion check.
18.
Okay. He stops, he looks down at his hand, looks at you, he goes, He pulls his hand back and it's all slimy and he's like, why are you... He's very confused, but he kind of believes you because nothing happened to him, and then he's
I'm
like...
fucking nervous. I'm a little, I sweat. Sorry.
He then turns to Bob and he's like, okay, but where did you come from?
No. I was just here. I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Okay, we need to detain you. You need to... We need...
Whoa. You don't need to detain me. I'm here to help.
Help who? You just appeared. You just appeared when this wall of water appeared. And and you've been invisible. So
I thought you were in danger.
who? Wait, who was in danger?
You!
What? Why are you protecting me? I'm just a guard.
Yes!
He looks very confused. Make a deception check.
Easy. Unnatural 21.
Okay. He looks. He's like, but why me? No, Hampton kind of walks
Good
back,
time,
looks.
son.
He's like, looks at the two guards, looks at you, this tall fella, and he's like, you know what? This one's with me. Come with me. And he just starts walking.
Easy.
Away. Do you follow?
Yes.
Okay, all of you guys follow out and leave for a while. Are you
What the
maintaining?
fuck just happened?
Are you maintaining concentration up to this? Okay. Are you maintaining concentration for the whole 10 minutes, sir?
Oh, for the water wall?
Yeah.
Oh, me? No.
Well, how long are you keeping it up for?
Just a few more minutes while I follow them to where we're going.
Okay. Hampton, he walks out and he starts walking. He walks out, goes down a few hallways, and then walks out of the house and starts leaving the manor grounds.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Okay. You guys just straight up following?
Yep.
Yes.
Doing what we're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing.
Yeah, just kind of observing him, learning more about him.
Okay. He gets out, walks out. The guards just kind of like nod and let him through. You guys all come with. You hear what potentially is a lot of commotion coming from the inside of the manor.
Wonder why.
At which point Hampton, he kind of looks, turns, and is like, all right, and just starts running.
Running?
Yeah.
What? Why are we running?
He just
Sir,
starts
why are we
running.
running? Sir, why are we running?
He just runs. He starts running. You guys follow.
Sir! Sir!
Like full on sprint?
Full on sprint.
We're dwarves. we
Oh,
can't keep
Bob
up with
just...
him.
Bob keeps up with him, easy. He's just chasing him.
Huh? He's not
I'll
trying.
try.
He's not trying to lose you. He just like he like hears the commotion and is just like, all right, I'm out, peace, and just
Oh, I see.
sort of thing.
Okay,
Not like
well,
Yeah, all right.
you guys take.
No,
off.
yeah, I'm just casually keeping up with him like at a light jog.
Okay. Yeah. You guys are running away. Okay. All right.
What is going on?
After a few minutes,
I don't know.
he stops, catches his breath. You guys all catch up, and you all catch your breath, and he goes, well, it's an eventful day so far. You, tall one. Actually... It looks like you guys... Haven't I... We've met before, have we not? He says to Bob.
I'm sorry, wait, who was that? Boss?
The Prince Hamptony.
What did he say?
He said, we have met before, haven't we?
I don't believe so, actually.
Murder kill.
Murder kill. Sick. Are you sure? You look familiar. I mean, it's hard not to remember. You seem oddly familiar.
I mean, there's so many of you versus so many of me.
He gives you a look. Make a deception check.
Oof. Hold on, let me look at my... Oh, damn, I have +5. 17.
He's like, interesting. Alright then. Well. Alright then. I suggest if you have the ability to not look the way you do for the moment, it's probably best to not look that way.
Okay, disguise. Cast disguise self and be whatever he wants me to be, a human or whatever.
He's like, whatever you feel like, just as long as you don't stand out. Look like something like this, and he points to the guards.
Okay, and I turn exactly into one of the guards. Like, every detail, I look exactly like one of them.
Yes! Okay,
down to the freaking fabric, everything, the eyebrows, hair, everything.
Roll a d20 for me, and tell me what you get.
A 16.
60. You look exactly like Boggs.
Oh, God.
Like, straight to the detail.
Like identical to me as a person, like what I look like right now, or
yeah,
what
your
like?
disguised self
Oh, well.
that you are. He looks exactly like you, disguised as you, whatever. And you kind of look, and after he looks, he goes, I guess 1, 1, 2. Sure.
Twins.
Well then.
Well, I never knew what it was like to be this short.
He's like, well, all right, follow me, and he starts walking.
Yep. Follow him.
All right, Caleb, what have you been doing since you got your order put in?
Oh, I went to go find a bookstore.
Oh, you went to find a bookstore. Okay,
Yeah.
make an investigation check.
Okay. Yeah, 12.
It doesn't take you as long to find a bookstore. You end up finding a bookstore.
I know it by the smell.
Yes, you know it by the smell.
So, who owns this joint? Who's working there?
It's an older human gentleman.
Perfect.
It's called Phantasmal Pages.
Phantasmal Pages. Is it spelled right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so I walk up to this guy. What's his name? Did you tell me what his name was?
You walk up to him. And it's
I
like,
walk up to him. I tell him, I'm saying, howdy.
yes, hello.
Name's Caleb Von Douchslanger. Nice to meet you. What is your name?
You said Douchslanger?
Yeah. It's hyphenated.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I am, Gerald.
Gerald. Oh! Is he related to the Gerald that I was dissing the other day?
No.
Alright. I have an exclusive feature. 15 copies of a book never hit the shelves before. I wanted to see if you were interested in the exclusive new release, and I will be available for book signings for the next 2 days.
You wrote a book?
Yes, I'm an author, entrepreneur, many things.
Okay, well, I will need to read through this book first before I put it on my shelves.
I can't give you the whole book because what's going to keep you from just reading it and not paying me for it? So I can give you the first chapter for free, or you can buy an exclusive copy, and if you want, I'll sign it for you, but I will charge extra.
What? You know what? Listen. People come in here wanting to sell their books all the time. Think they're just writers, but this is me making it right. How about this? There's no customers right now. You allow me to read the book. I'll read the book and see how I like it. You can sit here and wait. That way I'm not taking to anything.
Okay, so I'll give him the book, and I'm going to put my elbows on the table and like put my hands under my cheeks and watch him read it like this.
He sits down in his chair, pulls up his glasses.
Are they half moon?
Yes.
Yes.
And starts to slowly read. And that's what you're doing.
Okay.
Bessie outside?
Yeah, if the door, just make this assumption, if the doors aren't double wide,
Bessie's
she's
outside.
going to be
Okay.
outside, yeah.
Every now and then you just hear, Caleb, Bessie, boy.
He likes the book. I'm trying to get us money. Calm down.
What's money?
Food.
Bessie like food.
Bessie like money.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. So, the rest of the group, you guys follow Prince Anthony. He ends up going to the college. He walks in. The guards kind of just nod at him. He kind of just says that they're my guards. Remember with me. Walks.
This is my crew.
Yeah. They allow you all in. They kind of give a look to the two twins, identical twins in every facet. Kind of look a little confused for a second, and they're just like, okay, sure. And then you guys head on in. Anthony walks in. No one seems to question him as he walks in. And he heads on up ascends the stairs for quite some time. And you guys do anything are you guys doing just following? Nothing particular?
Just how he reacts to people.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to see if how he treats people in general.
Yeah, waiting
And
for like
how-
random people in the streets, see how he actually treats them.
Okay, yeah. Most of the people kind of like get out of his way. People recognize him. If anybody does bump into him, he's very rude. Like, how dare you not get out of my way, sort of deal, basically. He very much has that arrogance to him, that sense of like people need to just get out of my way and do what I want because I am who I am, sort of deal. That's kind of how it is. Did I? Okay. So he goes up the flight of stairs, ascends one of the central towers for quite some time. He goes up probably a good like 20 floors before he exit onto the floor. He hasn't really said anything. He's just expecting you guys to follow at this point. People are kind of getting out of the way. He runs into someone who has a stack of books, doesn't see, and he's just like, ugh, can't you see that I'm walking here? Move your books to the side. And then he just continues onwards. And this person's just kind of like, oh, sorry. And kind of just collects up their books. And he walks.
How old are you?
Oh, you're asking the random person?
No, I'm asking the dude, Anthony.
He stops, turns. What does that matter?
I'm just curious.
Hmm.
You're acting like a fucking douchebag. I'm just curious.
Excuse me?
You heard me?
Turns and continues walking.
That's what I thought.
He walks up to a very nice set of doors, a door. He knocks on it, and then answers. You come into what looks like a very nice, large study room, and at a desk sitting is a little bit taller than average, high elven man in a very nice, elegant, kind of very gaudy, like red and blue robes, with a little bit of gold trim to him.
The dickhead.
Yeah. And the guy is standing there, he's sitting at his desk, kind of just writing away, and he looks up and he's like, "Ah, my favorite pupil, what brings you here?" And he's like, "Well, I thought we would continue with our lessons today." And he kind of leans over to side, looks behind Hampton, and goes like, "And who are these three that you have brought with you? And why are you identical twins?"
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
My younger brother by 2 minutes.
Yeah, I hate working with these guys. You can't tell them apart.
And you just decide to dress exactly alike in every facet possible?
Yep, I told them many times this is a stupid idea, but they just don't listen to me.
I mean, I would agree with you. This is quite interesting.
I find it amusing.
We
He's okay.
we get to talk to a lot more people this way.
Yeah, but I can't tell you apart. And if I need to talk to you, how do I address one or the other one? Do I have to say both of you
Oh,
twins?
he's already fixed that. You got 1, 1, and 2. I'll go again. 1, 1, and 2.
He looks at Prince Anthony. Why would you? Why? Okay. Turns and looks. Well, as much as I like the 1 and 2 thing, let's go with let's see. And he kind of waves a hand and pulls out 2 pins. And he's like, let's see, or a couple, like a bag of, like, he starts pulling through pins out. And he's like, he throws one at Vogue and it's blue, and he throws one at Bob and it is green. There, put those on. It'll be easier to tell you apart.
I guess I try to put it on.
Right, you put the pin on. Okay.
You tie the pin to your kneecap.
No, I smash it into my chest. Ah!
He turns and looks at Vogue and goes, I take it that those 2 minutes were the brains?
Something like that, yes.
Alright, well, interesting. Anywho, whatever you, so, are they to stay with us, or are they to stay here, or what's going on? He goes, well, my mother requested that I keep them, but the other one is, someone that popped up in the house. It's kind of interesting. It's actually why they look alike. They're not really twins. But okay. Anyway. He turns and looks. If I tell you to stay here, are you going to stay here?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Sure.
I will if they do.
Well, there. See, Malgrith, they listen to me. Alright, well, good.
Oh, douchebag, but yeah.
Don't ruin my study.
Are we not going with you?
No, I have some business to take care of with this young one, and better taking care of in private. Don't worry, we'll be back. No one will care.
No.
Alright, that's fine. We'll see you when you
He
get back.
walks over to Golbeck and he goes, he like reaches in a pocket and pulls out a little hard candy. What if I give you candy?
What kind?
Ooh, piece of candy.
Do you want candy too? I think
Yeah,
I have it.
that's
He reaches in
sweet.
his hand and he pulls out. Okay, I have one for each of you. Here, and then he hands all 3 to Golbeck, and it looks like a red, green, and yellow. It's like, I'll let you decide the flavors. Are you satisfied now?
Go back. If you give me the yellow, I'm gonna slap you in the face.
No, I kind of want to see the study. I'm very interested.
We're in the study. We're fine.
It's not private situation.
These ones are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long will you be gone for? When can we expect you back?
Whenever I feel like I'm bored of this idiot prince thing.
Are you getting weird vibes off this guy?
Are you saying?
No, I am.
Oh, of course.
He goes, I would hope so. You have candy? He points to a
Yeah. Do you know who gives people candy and takes like random weird little people away? Not good people.
It's a good point. But anywho, this right
That's a
here,
good point.
this wall right here is filled with Can you read?
Yes.
I don't know. What is reading?
Yes, we can fucking read.
He turns and looks at Vogue. Well, you can read to this one, the one that doesn't look like you. Then, whatever you want. There's some, maybe some fiction in there. I don't know. Some books. on
Hey,
magic
you
stuff.
got a map?
You still have the map.
I know.
I
I'm
don't-
just asking again. You got the map?
You have the map, but
You want a map?
Yeah, I'll take a map.
A map of what?
Whatever kind of map you got.
Stops and things. Any map? You don't want a specific map?
Any map. Any map will do.
Stops and thinks for a moment. He waves a hand and pulls out a map, and he goes, "Here you go. I don't know how good it will do you, but it is a map."
Beautiful.
Good
What is it a map of?
Ask that one. He can read it for you. And he goes, "Come,
Okay.
Prince, let's go." He touches the prince, and they both kind of just vanish. And you guys are left in this room.
Cool. What's the map say?
Well,
The map.
You know this.
The map
Go ahead.
is a map of Tirok,
Ooh.
dated 54 years ago.
Oh,
let me
wow.
read this text real quick before you go back. Golbeck is a douche.
You know that this is Malgus' office, right? The game master MQ.
Oh. I don't care.
Okay, I'm gonna go kind of look through the office a little bit.
Yeah. I already told you guys I'm over this. It's
Yeah.
fine. It happened. We survived.
Fuck this.
I'm just looking for stuff now.
Okay, make investigation check.
Everybody? Oh
Yes.
god. Okay.
Natural 20
Ooh.
or a
For,
22.
yeah.
Ew. I got an 11.
So 22 of a natural 20, 11, and
A natural 20.
for
18.
yes, there it is. Okay. You guys are looking around. You see there are lots and lots of books. Kind of a lot of books on magic, different schools of magic, things of that nature. Some books on theories of magic, a couple books of history and whatnot. It's kind of just like stuff like that. There are a couple. You do kind of come across a couple of fiction books. You know what?
Well, I'm getting into the magic ones.
Oh, whoa.
No, okay. There are a couple fiction books in there. No, not the one you wanted, sadly. It seems he has a taste for more like just looks like kind of like fantasy novels of that nature. Nothing too out of the ordinary. On his desk, there are a lot of paperwork, a lot of letters and things of that nature. Nothing that stands out to you, essentially, that seems of interest. But you do find in the desk a drawer hidden in the back end, like kind of underneath. You're like facing the desk, and then you go down, and then towards on the side there are like drawers on the left hand side. There's like another around the corner at the back, and there's a small little crook. There's space where there might be there you find a drawer hidden away there. That's where you find Vogue.
I open the drawer for
It
space.
is locked.
Oh, God damn it. Well, nothing I can do about that. I look over at Bob and Golbeck and go, do either of you know how to open a lock?
I know how to poison things. That's about it.
I was about to say, can I use like a acid splash on the lock and see if it melts it?
We don't want to damage.
I mean, you
I don't
don't
want
want to
to-
do anything.
We
What's the
better
name of
if
the
we
city you're in
do
right now?
something.
The name of the city you are in Crenmoria.
Got my 2 maps now.
The map of Tirok 54 years ago.
And the map of Kenmoria.
Why 54 years?
That it might just be outdated.
Because it's outdated.
It's just
That is when.
so random.
Kinda.
Well,
Campaign 1.
Bob, you would know that about 36 years ago, Crenmoria kind of went undergo a few changes.
Oh, okay. So I can help them with the map.
You don't know what Crenmoria looks like now. I'll say that. Or Tirok,
Okay.
I mean. You don't
But
know.
I knew 36 years ago.
36 years ago, there was a large battle that basically most people thought destroyed the city. You're not sure what it looks like now.
Oh, after that. Okay.
So it's kind of a map of what it looked like before.
How badly do you guys want to get into this locked drawer?
I'd prefer not to damage the lock. I don't want him to know we're going through his desk.
Say again.
I said, preferably, I would like you not to damage the lock. I'd like to not have him know we're just searching through his desk.
Makes sense.
Can I use, like, don't I have a lockpicking thing on me?
Bob, go ahead and make another investigation check on the lock itself, on the drawer.
Okay. Ooh, I got a natural 20.
You're looking at this and you realize that simply picking the lock may not just do it. It doesn't look like a standard lock.
Hmm. And so the only way is to destroy the lock.
Well,
Or we could just leave.
yes. So just wait for them to come back. We don't need to search them.
Oh, I was
Is there any
thinking about
other...
leaving.
Oh, I mean...
Yeah, I already have my assumption on this kid. He's not going to realize how to treat people until he's about 35. And then after that, it's going to be a lot longer for him to actually realize how to treat other people. So, I mean, it's just a downward spiral. What's up, baby?
Okay.
Yes, but I just... Do you think it's worth murdering him? So that's what his mom has asked us to do.
Oh, murder's in this option?
Oh,
Hey, shit, I
we have-
almost got one guy.
easy.
We just have to get rid of him is our next job.
Oh, you see, get rid of him. Oh, so it's not necessarily murder. It's just...
No, we just have to get rid of.
Oh.
Oh, no murder?
I'd prefer no murder, if it's possible.
I prefer displacement.
Alright, well, I agree. This kid already has insulted the dwarven people. And
But the kid insulted everybody.
yes, and obviously does not have the best interest of the city in mind at these meetings.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's the thing, people can change, yada yada yada, woo hoo hoo. But
no.
it's gonna be a while.
But, yeah, well, I'm willing to take this job on. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's meet up with the rest of the group. Are we just gonna leave and have them freak out when they get back?
Well, I mean, we know. Well, I don't think those two are gonna freak out when they get back.
True. Fuck it. Let's leave.
Yeah, I doubt. I'm pretty sure this is a butt thing they do every time.
But so you guys are just leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Do you want to stay here and read books? You can.
Actually, you know what? What's on the table? There ain't like strange knickknacks or anything. They're just like glowing with some kind of energy or whatnot.
Well, with your natural 20, you do find. You know what? You did roll a natural 20. Let's fuck it. Fuck, why not?
So I wanted to see if there was any papers about like what he did to us or anything like that.
Like evidence.
Yeah, or his next plans. But I'm assuming
Show
they're in that
me
drawer.
the money. Yeah, I can't wait to not have negatives on my rolls. That'd be nice,
Only if Kayuki is true.
right? Do 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 do. What spells do I have today? Are we planning on leaving out like quietly, like nothing ever happened, or we kind of like just make a big amount of noise and tear up the place?
Here in this office.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like Bob wants to research some of these magic books, but I could be wrong.
We can try something.
No, I can just activate this ring again and be gone.
I said I'd prefer not to anger them till we're ready to deal with them.
Well, I do have Pass Without a Trace if we need it.
Oh, we'll need it if we're sneaking, because I clank.
We all clank at the moment. We all clank down here.
Yes, please.
Let's find out what's on this table first.
Yeah, exactly.
Afro Circus, Afro Circus.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You find a very small ring.
Okay.
Made of kind of like a snowy white silver, and it feels slightly warm to the touch.
Interesting.
That's about it.
Sure, let's try to pocket it.
Okay, you take the ring.
I'm kind of curious now.
Did I see anything regarding him at all, or?
Go back doing that? You mean you see him taking it?
No, I'm saying as far as like Malgath, like anything paperwork regarding him.
He's asking if there's any paperwork regarding us being taken in.
Yeah.
You do not find anything like that.
Gotcha.
Is there like a button under his desk or something?
No, it's just more like a weird, interesting looking lock. It doesn't look like it needs a key per se.
Like it's a magic lock. Gotcha.
Potentially.
Could I go into my gases form and like go inside the chest and look around?
Your gaseous form?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
It's a spell. You just turn to a gas. You just go inside of it. It lasts about an hour.
What spell?
Gaseous form.
Gaseous form. Okay. I'll say you could probably try to get yourself be able to see into there.
Okay.
All right. So you do that. I'll say make an Arcana check.
Oh God. 19 minus 2, 17.
Okay. You get up there with your gaseous form. You're sitting there. You're like, You start to pass through it and blow around it, and you're just like, how can I do this? It takes you a good minute or so to try and figure out a way, but eventually you're able to get a way to manipulate yourself to you can kind of end up seeing in there, and you get just a little bit in there in the cracks. Nothing seems to happen, And you get in there, you kind of have a look, and it is. Do you have dark vision at all?
No.
It is dark. There's no light.
Pitch black.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I just looked at two. I was like, oh wait, there's no dark vision. I'm screwed. Who has dark vision?
Can I cast light on the drawer itself?
You can do that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You cast light on the drawer. It lights up. You can now see inside the drawer, and it looks like it's a small drawer with a bunch of folded up paperwork in a small pouch.
Well, I can't really move anything in this form, so that's kind of annoying. I was hoping for something just like straight out, just like laying there with like, I fucking did it. Is there anything like words or anything I can see at all through like maybe the light showing through the paper?
Not the way you can not know, because the way it's folded up, you would not be able to.
Convenient.
In an envelope.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna come back out.
Okay, come back out. Inform Vogue.
Yeah, I'll get out of my gaseous form. Great concentration on it. Well, they're tied up and it looks like an envelope. It's kind of hard to see. Appreciate the light though. There's something in there. I just don't know what.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll have to commune with the rest of the group and see how we wish to go about taking down Anthony.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Because
guys,
if
you guys leaving?
we
or
serve
staying
up,
Are you ready to go?
I am. I'll
Bobbity
write a
dobbity.
note and say
Dobby's not back yet.
his mom came and retrieved us, so we had to leave.
Okay. All right. One second. I'll be right back. Bathroom break for me.
Perfect. Boom, 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 boom.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
No.
I'm back.
Well, find out what's gonna happen here soon.
Yep.
What up, bobbity bobbity?
What did I miss?
Nothing crazy yet. Oh, I went into the drawer in a gas form, and
Okay.
all the notes and envelopes are folded up, so I couldn't really see what they're saying. So we still have no idea what's. We know there's paperwork in that drawer, but we don't know what anything says.
It's a small sack as well.
Yeah.
Something like a nice small little sack.
Hey,
You like
Okay.
big sacks? Come on.
Yeah, the biggest.
I kind of
Those are not hairy, right?
Does anyone just want to rip this freaking like thing off? Just read it. Who cares?
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying.
I mean, we
I
can.
mean, hold on. I'm Bob now. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
I can melt the lock, freeze the lock, whatever you want me to do.
Vogue doesn't have to necessarily be there. He could step out for a second.
Yeah, lock. The door's right there.
All right.
I
Go
just
back.
don't want to create enemies.
No, create enemies.
that are
You already have one. It's the same one.
I know. He doesn't know.
Wait, can't?
He doesn't
can't-
know it's us, though.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
I think he's just being a dickhead trying to give us candy because he knows he's the fucking asshole that took us here.
Oh well. Whatever you'd like to do. If you want to break in, go for it. I just don't want to be charged and go to jail in the city.
Well, that's what I said. You can step out.
Yeah, I also step on the other side of the door and kind of just hang out there.
Okay.
Alright.
What is Bob and Golbeck doing?
Hey, Bob.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast
keep an eye
acid
out.
splash on it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of don't care. I just like causing commotions.
All right, you cast acid splash on the.
Oh no.
On the lock,
Acid
yeah.
splash.
Yep.
Melt those papers.
Just on the lock. Just on the lock. I try to like contain it to the lock in the front of the drawer.
Hey, are there any skeletons or anything in here?
So
I hear an explosion.
no, so acid splash is it's not going to be a very small, like you're trying to get a very fine point. Your acid splash is not going to be like it's.
Okay, wait. Then give me a second, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's why I'm explaining to you. So acid splash, you're basically gonna make a bubble of acid that once it hit, it kind of explodes outwards.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hey,
that's
hey,
fine. I figured I'd let you
DM?
know beforehand. Yes.
I have an
Are
ice
there any
knife.
are there any like skeleton remains just chilling around anywhere in this thing? Like,
Not in this room, no.
not,
So
not,
ice
well, not
knife
in
is
this room.
basically gonna do the same thing except with ice. What you throw a knife at it and it hits.
Oh yeah, and it
Yeah.
explodes. Fuck me. Do I not have anything that doesn't explode?
Do you have knock as a
I
spell?
have rhymes binding ice.
No.
Oh wait, no, that won't. Let me just cast fireball.
Are you casting fireball?
No, no.
Fuck yeah, fireball!
I didn't
Oh,
know
wait.
how big the room was.
Wait. I have this would actually work because this doesn't do explosive damage or anything like that. Any AOE damage.
Which one?
Ray of Frost.
Okay. You can shoot the ray of frost. You hit it, and ice just crystallines around it, and nothing seems to happen.
Okay, this is
Can
bullshit.
I use chill touch on it and just grab the lock and see if I can shatter it?
You put chill touch on it, and same thing. Nothing seems to happen. The lock is not easily broken. It doesn't
Okay, I'm gonna cast fireball.
Oh god, I'm just gonna try to. Can I just like open up the drawer, like break all the hinges and shit?
Of this drawer.
Yeah, just fucking man it open, just bah.
I mean, so the hinges are going to be kind of tucked away. You would have to break the desk apart because of the way it's built.
Well, I'm saying just like grab
Oh,
like,
easy.
the lock and just pull the whole thing out.
Bro, we can rip this part of that. This
just rip
part
the
of desk.
drawer out.
The desk apart.
Make a strength check.
14.
14. You start to yank on this lock, and you're pulling with all your might, and you think you feel like something moves for a second. You're like, oh, I got it. Make an intelligence saving throw.
My worst stat. That is a 4.
You take 6 points of psychic damage as something blasts in your mind.
Ooh. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay, make another strength check.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. The desk, you're pulling, you're yanking. Make another intelligence saving throw.
11.
You take 7 points of psychic damage, and you start to hear a little bit of creaking going on. Maybe some wood starting to break.
I'm doing it again.
Okay.
Want me to step in here?
Roll another strength check.
18.
18. Intelligence saving throw.
12.
You take 3 points of psychic damage.
Doing it again.
Okay. Roll again.
18.
18. Okay. You rip out the drawer. Make another intelligence saving throw.
18.
18.
Nice.
You take another 4 points of psychic damage. You
Why
have
was fucking-
what looks like a small locked drawer now, but it's still locked and closed up.
It's coming with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace and we're getting the fuck out of here.
Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna focus on the ring again to go invisible.
Okay. All right, you do that. Make stealth checks for everybody. You can all get advantage.
25.
25. Bob gets advantage
rolled.
and plus 10.
You said stealth?
Yeah, you get advantage and then you get to add 10.
Wait,
Roll with disadvantage and add.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We get advantage, don't we?
wait, what does that mean?
No,
I roll 2 d20s, right?
Yeah, take the higher number and then you add 10
Okay,
to the
gotcha.
numbers.
I got
Okay.
a. Let's see. Stealth is -2. Yeah, 15 plus 10, 25.
Not bad.
Actually,
all-
I got a 17 plus 5.
And then plus 10. Okay. So, 20, 30. Not like a 32. Okay, not bad. So you all relatively get out of there without ease. No one seems to question you or stop you. You all just kind of leave and head on out. Where are you going from there?
At this point, I want to try to meet up with the tavern, probably, with the rest of the group, and see what they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys head towards the tavern.
I'm gonna chuck the box into like some bushes and try to like inscribe on it. I did it. Check me.
Okay,
What box?
You're just leaving the
Wait,
door.
what?
Yep.
No. Do I see
I
this
don't
happen?
believe that shit.
Yeah, I mean you can walk unless he's trying to do it stealthily. I mean,
No, I'm just fucking openly
want-
just been like,
okay. Well, so basically what you have now is a locked like chest.
Yeah.
So you can't get inside it, but are you just writing on it like it was me?
yeah, it was me. I did it. I'm the culprit. This is my confession.
And just throwing it in the bushes?
On just a chest.
Just you know what? Let's say that. Let's put it in front of the precinct.
In broad daylight?
What?
Okay, so you're saying you're doing this in broad daylight?
Well, when it gets darker.
Okay, so you're waiting.
I thought it was already dark. I didn't
No.
know what time it was.
Like this is
I
this is
figured
probably
we've been at this for like hours.
yeah, you've been at this for hours, but this is probably like still getting towards like a little later afternoon, so sunset's still not yet.
Anyone got a bag of holding?
I don't think anyone has a bag of holding.
Not yet, no.
Anyone got a bag?
I have a bag. That's like a bag.
He'll be fine. Going wrong here.
Just take it with us back to the tavern for now.
Yeah. I'm gonna rest up when we get back to the tavern.
See if Tayuki might be able to open it later.
Yeah, possible.
Okay. You all head back to the tavern.
Simone.
As you're walking back, you, Bob, you hear in your head, Bob, if you will, I would like my ring back, please.
Do I have to?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my audio just went weird. What can I do to keep this ring?
Okay.
The people that hired us.
Present me with 75,000 gold pieces.
Holy fuck! I have 40. it this? Any other conditions?
No. Leave it with the guards out front.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay. So you make a pit stop, drop off the ring?
Yeah, I'll drop off the ring.
Alright, you drop off to the ring. Like, you head to the guard and goes, oh, yes, Lady Imogen was expecting this. And then he's like, thank you. And then he turns and heads on in up to the castle.
Yo, bye-bye.
Later, bitch.
So, nonchalantly with the chest, walk into the tavern.
Just a chat.
I love it. It's like probably like not insanely big, maybe like 6 inches by like maybe like 4 inches by 2.
Oh, it's
Am I still a dwarf?
Yes.
You take the ring off?
No.
And you are still a dwarf.
We're keeping this ring on. Brother Vogue, would our people be very disappointed bringing this to them? Could be good information about, taking on the elven army.
The chest?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what's in this? Could be information about fighting, war, or it could be recipes. This is kind of exciting.
We should open it and then go from there.
I kind of want to open it too. I wonder if we just brute force it open.
It seems to be magic, maybe. You seem to be like you were grunting quite a bit.
Oh, it fucking hurt. That hurt. That really hurt. But you know what? We got it.
We did.
Got it.
I take my ring off and I give it. I'll just put it in my pocket so I can come back into my normal.
You go from a guard dwarf to your normal dwarf self.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, you head back. Sweet.
I'm gonna take a long rest.
Alright, so you guys get back. Okay, Faye.
I'm resting as well.
Yes.
Alright. You get to the gates. You present that. They allow you in. You know who you are. Bring you to a small study room, and you wait a moment. After a little while, Lady Imogen comes in, and she's like, ah, yes. Did you need something? Your friends have already, caused quite a ruckus today.
Yes, as I know nothing of it, but I would assume that from them they are quite raucous with the way that they conduct business. I've heard about the plan that you've had with them. They informed me. We are on a bit of a tenuous footing at the moment. But from what I understand, that you're trying to get rid of your eldest son?
That is
Or
correct.
the youngest, yes.
No, my eldest.
Well, I come to you with an offer of being able to get this done a lot easier. I have not informed any of them about this because, frankly, I would rather not. If I can help it for the moment. But I can do it for you.
Okay. And
I
what
could
would
get
that
rid of
cost?
your son. What? Well, it wouldn't cost you anything, really. I would not need money or any of these things. I would be fine without them. But what I would need is your assurance and help.
Help with what?
So, what I'm going to tell you will not leave this room. It is between the two of us, and we will not discuss any further past it if you do not agree with the terms of what I discuss with you. Is that fair?
That is fair, yes.
Well, I am someone who was part of a guild that was from the continent that I am from, that fell out of graces with what they do, because they kind of got big upon themselves and collapsed because they did not fight for what it is that they were originally started for. And I would like to bring it back to its former glory. Now, what we did was we were a mercenary group as the front face of it, but the underlying group was, for better or worse, problem solvers is the best way to put it. And
what do you need my help with?
I would need your help with these, I'm just blanking on the name, the winter daggers or something along those lines?
She stops and gives you a look. A very suspicious look, and she goes, and what do you think I can do to help with them?
Well, it's not that I need necessarily your help to do anything directly about them. What I need your help with is that information traveling. I need information about what I'm doing here to not get out readily. And I'm sure that you have a very deep and well-built information vine across this continent, being in the position that you are. And I would only need you to just control the flow of information about what's going on here and in the next city over. For now. And in return, what I would do for you is any job that you need, like with your son, I would be willing to do with you for a much discounted service fee. Seeing as how you would be helping me out, I would be more than happy to help you out.
She stops and thinks for a moment. What you ask is quite an undertaking. One that I am not entirely sure I, or well, anyone can actually accomplish. As the Winter Daggers report directly to the King and Queen themselves, and are essentially the hidden shadow for the royal family.
Yes.
In truth, they are probably everywhere, or have ears everywhere, and I cannot say for certain who reports to them. And their commander terrifies the entire country, all that at least know about him.
I understand this, and so far, at least with the contacts that I have made, are mostly within a criminal organization that I'm sure you know of, the Selbatal.
Yes.
The only ones within those organizations that know anything about me are the leaders, and their direct and maybe one or two direct enforcers underneath them, and that is it. I am very good at being able to hide my whereabouts and hide my actions. I can move a lot more unhindered than any other person can doing what I do. I do not have to worry about moving in silence or moving in secret, because for my job, I have to be able to blend in with any crowd I see. So I can be anyone I want at any time. So therefore, I don't really need to hide. The only thing that like I said, I need from you is to try to stem the flow of information as much as you can. You do not have to completely stop it. But the only people in the city that will know about my actions and what they are doing will be you, the leader of the Selbatal, and my close allies that I have, the people that I have in my group know nothing of this, and I would like to keep it that way for right now. So if we can come to an understanding, I can deal with your son very quickly. Well, it won't be that quickly, but I can do it efficiently and without incident.
She looks. Tell you what. Give me a day to think on this, and I will get back to you.
I will be more than happy to let you wait. And then I will pull out one of the coins and I will slide it to her and slide the piece of paper. And I will tell her, when you come to your decision, I want you to either write your son's name on this piece of paper, fold it up, think about me, and it will come to me, and I will know that you have made the decision to move forward, and we can discuss the plans. If I do not get back the paper by, let's just say, day after tomorrow at the latest, so that you can have a little bit more buffer time to think about this so you're not rushed. If I do not get it back by the day after tomorrow, then I will know that you were not interested, and I will take my business elsewhere.
Okay. That sounds like an excellent plan.
I thank you for the time, and as I said, if you could, I'd very much like you to keep this information just in this room and with no one else.
Do not worry, it shall not leave this room.
I thank you for your time, and I will take my leave.
She bows. You head on out. She does stop you
Yes.
before you leave. She says, "You may want to check with your group. They've been busy today."
I will see.
And then you head out?
Yes.
Okay. You head on out. Where are you going?
About what time is it right now for this?
About all this, we'll say about getting towards late afternoon.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the underground place for the Selbatal.
Okay.
And I will go and talk to the leader, who is who's the leader here in this city?
Here we'll say it's a human man named Dixon.
All right. I will go to him.
Okay. You go to him. You're let in. He's like, "My friend, what can I do for you today?"
Yes. Well, I appreciate you allowing us to use the facilities within the city while we were getting set up. I have procured a location for my people, and I've come here to give you the location, not directly, but you will know generally where, and within this, with the information that I'm going to give you, I only want you and people that you know that you can trust 100% to know this. So pretty much no one besides you and maybe your right hand and a couple of select enforcers. I would like to know this information.
All right.
And then I will draw out a symbol on a piece of paper,
Okay.
and it will be a dagger with in a circle, and that's the symbol. So it's a dagger, and then it's just in a circle.
Okay. Cool.
And then I would give him that, and then I would tell him because what side of town was that place at?
It's probably right around the area, probably like about 6 blocks away from where you're at, but closer to the southeastern side. You're more like
Okay.
outer eastern side, where you're at now.
Yeah. So I will tell him that this will be carved into the post on a house on this side. It's not far from here, but you will have to go and find it because I will not tell you directly where it is because you know rooms tend to have ears, and I would rather this not be something that more people know about. And after you see this image and memorize it well enough, I want you to burn this paper, if you would.
Fair. We'll be done.
I appreciate you. If you need me, I will be there, and you can come and find me there.
All right, then. Anything else to take care of today?
Well, one question. Do
Yes.
you know a good carpenter that works for you guys, for the organization, that could possibly do a good deal on furniture and stuff? And also, do you possibly know a person who is good at excavating and expansions upon houses?
Yes, we can definitely introduce you to this person.
I thank you very much. Is it the same person for both?
Yes.
Oh, well, that is quite convenient. That will actually work out very well. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I will take my leave now and let you get back to your business.
All right. Well, then you have a good evening.
You as well, Dixon. And then I shall leave.
All right. Where are you heading from there?
I guess from there, I will go to the tavern where the party is staying.
Okay. You head to the tavern. All right.
Yeah.
Caleb,
Mhm.
while all this has happened,
Yeah, and I have
you
no
s-
idea.
you have sat there intently watching this old man flip through page after page. Are you just letting him read for his until heart content?
Well, that was what he wanted to do. Right?
Okay. Yeah. He gets about maybe a third of the way through, and he stops and looks and he's like,
Chapter 5.
my, this is quite the work.
It's my magnum opus.
Well then. Tell you what. How much were you planning on selling this for?
Well, it is your store, but I was trying to sell all 15 copies for a lump sum. I know you've got to make a profit and all.
Alright, for this I could probably sell this exclusive, this maybe, let's say gold per book.
Well, per book, and you're going to give me 15 for all copies. Are you going to place an additional order?
Are you planning on renting more?
Well, I mean, if it sells.
Yes, if it sells and does well, then yes, I can place more order.
Okay, right. Okay, so I'll take that. And then, would you like me to stick around for some book signings?
Let's see how this does first. Right. You need people to want to come in and want the book before it's.
They're already going to want it. Once they see that my book is out here on the shelves, they're going to be coming. All right. I'm well known where I'm from for my books, and it ain't going to take no time for these puppies fly off the shelves.
All right, I'll tell you what. Come back. We'll give it a month and see what happens. I don't know how long it will take to sell. If it so, you can check back on whenever you want. But I would say a month would probably give us sufficient amount of time to understand.
If by tomorrow you hadn't sold at least 5 books, double or nothing, on this exclusive deal. This is exclusive. I'm not going to be taking this all around town. You got to make it worth my while.
All right, 15 gold for the 5 books, or the
That's
15
fine.
15 books, 15 gold.
I heard you the first time.
15 gold for the 15 books. I misspoke. 15 gold for the 15 books.
And if 5 sell by tomorrow, double or nothing.
If 5 books are sold and more people want it, then yes.
I don't like this guy and how he makes his deals. I'm just saying, if you don't sell 5 books by tomorrow, and I don't get double my payment, this exclusive deal is going to expire.
Check it back the day after tomorrow again.
Alright, cool. Alright.
He gives you 15 gold.
I'll take it.
You give him all 15 books.
The 15 copies I came in there with him with, I have one. I have I'm a main manuscript, so I can make more at my leisure as well.
Okay. You give him 15 copies.
'Cause I'm not giving out the manuscript to nobody.
All right then.
And then, am I still in the hoity-toity part of town?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna spread rumors that there's an exclusive hot new novel on the shelves, and
Make a charisma check.
Alright. 14.
14. Okay. Some people take to it and they can become interested and curious. Some people think, and then a rumor seems to start to spread.
And then I'm gonna pay 3 people to go buy my book from that store.
How much you paying them?
Can I haggle it around, see what I can get away with?
You want me to buy a book? How much is this book?
That's up to the store owner. I think he's selling them for like, gold. I'll give like a gold.
And you want me to go buy it? Do you want me to read it?
That'd be nice. It's a real good book.
10 gold.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, that guy can get on.
Gets on.
Okay.
Someone else offer says 5 gold.
5 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not gonna do. Can I get Bessie to intimidate these people into buying my book?
How are you getting Bessie to intimidate them?
By having her first make a telepathic connection saying, book good, buy book. And then if that doesn't work, Minotaur mode, buy my book. I've got stuff to do. My friends left me in.
Bessie says that to a couple of them, and they immediately start freaking out and thinking we're trying to figure out who the fuck's talking to them. Who's what?
That's God telling you to buy my book.
Make a deception check.
That is not deception.
That is deception.
She's a bovine god.
She's not a god.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, and they're like, okay, I'll go buy your book.
Okay, so that's one person.
Yes.
Or 2. Okay.
Yes.
One person. And tell everybody how good it is.
Okay.
Cool.
What are you doing after all this madness?
After that, I'll go back to my tavern, I guess, and make more copies of my book.
Okay. You probably get there before everybody else does. You're probably sitting there.
Yeah, I probably have a lot of time for myself.
Having a drink, writing down.
More copies. Yeah.
As Bob and Golbeck walk in. Golbeck carrying what looks like a broken drawer thing. Also looking like he has a headache.
How do I know he has a headache?
He clearly looks like he has a headache.
Y'all look like you need a drink.
I could use one.
100%.
No, 100%. Hands down. You can definitely use a drink.
I'm going to my room.
I'll buy him a drink and ask what happened because I'm in the dark.
Oh, you're asking to be filled in?
Well, that would be nice.
Okay. So you guys sit down, have a drink, and fill in Caleb what happened today?
Yeah.
Cool.
You get filled in on the goings of today.
Can
I think that's a fucking dick.
What?
Can you try and what?
Can I try and like open the lock?
Yeah. Golbeck, are you still holding on to the box? Did you go to your room?
No, I put it on the table.
Okay.
But
That's what I thought you said.
You can make an investigation check on it.
I have to investigate.
Take a look at it.
9.
You don't really see a spot where you can try to put lockpicks in.
Oh, so it's not like a normal.
It doesn't look like a normal lock.
Well, can I lick it?
It tastes like that.
Lovely. Okay. Alright. Well, last time I needed to open something, Bessie did a really good job about it. Just putting it out there.
Bessie
Also,
smash.
buy my book. If you're
Can I cast? Can I cast Identify on the box?
Yes, it appears you cast Identify in the box, and it appears it is magically locked.
Does anyone have any arcane means of unlocking?
That would be my calling.
Michael.
But honestly, I don't know what that means. Like, do I
It would
actually
be
have
the spell
abilities?
knock.
Spell knock would be your best bet.
Oh, I don't have that spell though.
You're all kind of huddled around trying to figure this out when Faye walks in. Faye, you see them in a corner, huddled around a box on a table.
I will walk over towards them. Say, I heard that all of you were having a very eventful day today.
It was very exciting. My book got published. You should buy a copy and support.
Oh, you wrote a book? Well, I will go and where is it being sold at?
I just made an exclusive deal with the bookstore up the street. They're the only ones that have it.
Alright, well after I leave from here I will go and check that out and I will buy a copy of your book and read it.
That's nice of you.
Well, I enjoy literature, and anyone who is putting out books and everything, I would like to support them.
How highbrow.
But what is it that all of you seem to be doing? I necessarily know that not all of us are in the best of terms at the moment, but I guess we do still have to work together for the most part. We deal with this MQ gentleman until we can get that figured out.
Yes. We have this actually from his office.
Is this box here?
Yes, it's magically locked.
Would you mind if I take a look at it?
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to try to arcana the lock to see what kind of spell this is.
Oh,
I'm going to use one of my and I'm going to use one of my psionic die to increase it by I rolled well on that one. I got an unnatural 20 in total on Arcana for this.
Okay. Taking a look, it doesn't look like there's any mechanical thing, possibly more like a spoken word of command to open it up.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to look at it and I'm going to say, Game Master.
Nothing happens.
Well, from what I can tell, at least with the enchantment that's on this, it's some kind of magical incantation that it can only be opened with a word.
Yes.
Or some kind of phrase. I can try to see if I could force it open. I do not know how well that will work, but I can try.
Well, Golbeck is upstairs resting because he took quite a bit of damage trying to even pry it off the desk.
Well, I can see what I can do. I can see what I can do to try and mitigate as much of that as possible. I'm going to. I'll take the box and I'll sit down with it and I'll just kind of like look it over for a minute.
Okay.
And see if there's some kind of like small weakness within the enchantment. To see if I could maybe take like my psychic blade and like try to force break the enchantment.
Ooh, I'll say make an investigation check.
22.
22. I'll say you find a small spot that appears that possibly the enchantment got weakened from being ripped out and having already been used up a little bit to probably backfire on the person that ripped it out.
Alright, I would recommend that all of you back up, just in case this goes bad. I don't want you all to get caught in this.
Did you go outside?
It might be better to be in an enclosed space for this. And then I'm going to take the blade after everyone backs away, and I'm going to try to jam it in the spot where the weakness is, and then turn it slowly so that I can try to overload
I'll say
the enchantment.
roll. Let's roll an Arcana check for this. Why not?
Natural 20 for a 22.
Ooh, sweet. You get the blade in there. You start to work it. The enchantment seems to be disrupting from it. And you get there, you're working it, and then all of a sudden the enchantment fizzles out. Make an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
Oh, well, damn, unnatural 20. Apparently I'm good at those.
Ooh, okay. You feel this blast outwards, and it hits your mind for a second. You're kind of just like, and then you shake it off, and you're just like, ooh, that was weird, a little tingly. And you get the sense that the enchantment has now been disrupted.
And then I will make the blade disappear and say, there you go, it is all yours now. And I'm going to go and have a drink for now, and then afterwards we can discuss some things.
Okay.
And then I shall
Very
walk
well.
away to the bar, grab a drink.
Okay, you guys all turn. You got walk up after faces. It's all done. Faye, you turn and look, and then you notice that no one seems to be around in the bar except for you guys now.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Where?
Well, I guess that means the drinks are free then.
Can I go look for Deeds?
Oh my god.
I'm still going to walk over to the bar, and I'm going to grab a stein, pour me some ale. Not anything expensive, just the normal, like, house one, and I will sit at the bar, and I will drink.
Is there, like, nobody in here?
You guys turn around and you see that no one's in there except you guys.
Well, something's interesting. I'm gonna go wake up Golbeck.
They've clearly all left to go buy my book.
All right, Vogue, you go up, and Golbeck, you hear Vogue as he tries to wake you up.
Why are you here?
There's something going on. Everyone just left the bar. Like, everybody except us.
How long has it been?
Probably like
Like,
hour or two.
Oh.
Like an hour.
Okay, well, let's go find out what's going on.
I just want you to be prepared in case something weird happens.
Yeah, I'll just heal up real quick.
I can heal you if you need help.
Yeah, I'll take a little blast. I can take a little blast.
I'd say either that or did that count as a short rest?
They can count a short rest for you too.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll show some hit die then.
Cool.
Okay, you all come down. Come back. Are you guys all
That's
kind of trying to figure out what's
better.
going on, talking to each other?
I'm present.
You're present. You're just like, oh, it's weird. No one's here.
I think that everybody went to go and buy my book.
Okay.
That's like, he really thinks that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bob, what are you doing in this period of time while Vogue went to get Goldick?
Sleeping.
Oh, you're just sleeping at the table?
Yes. I
Okay.
passed out because I drank too much.
Okay.
Can I ask Bessie if there's anything going on outside? Like, if she can see people pouring to the bookstore to go buy my book?
That's a good point. You left Bessie outside.
Well, you didn't specify.
Okay,
there's
well
a
this one you
double
could
door.
probably get someone. You could probably get Bessie. No,
'Cause
Bessie.
if it's a double door, she's in there. That's what I said. I made the assumption that unless you specify there's a double door, there's not.
It would probably take there's a double door. They would take like 10 gold to allow them to let Bessie in.
I'm paying that fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bessie's inside.
Okay.
Goldberg's gonna finally take off the ring.
Okay, Golda takes off the rings. Golbeck. You all come downstairs. What are you guys doing?
So I didn't notice anything. They just like instantly disappeared.
Yeah, you guys were like busy focused on this box and turn around and everybody was gone.
And I go to the front door and check outside real quick.
Let's see.
Walk and then I'll lose it.
We'll say this. You guys come back downstairs and you... Caleb, where are you standing? Are you just...
I would have still been at the table with the drawer, right?
Probably focus on Bessie then. Or focus on the drawer.
Well, I'd probably be talking to Bessie about how I'm really excited. Everybody's going to go buy my book right now, and this is going to be our big break.
Okay, Vog, we'll say this. This will be funny. Vog, you come downstairs. You walk down. You look around to see if everybody's still gone. Everybody's still kind of gone. And then you look over the table. Caleb's kind of like sitting there looking at Bessie, talking to Bessie. And then you see a hooded figure sitting next to passed out Bob, kind of just looking at him curiously.
We have company, I say out loud. I walk down the stairs and wake Bob up as well.
Like, huh? What?
Yeah, Vog would have got mine too.
Huh?
You
What?
look over.
Huh? What?
You see a hooded figure just sitting next, like at the table on the other side, near Bob from you, and you're not sure how he got there.
Can
Ice
I
knife.
recognize him based off of like shape, like what he is?
He looks humanoid. The hands are out.
Fireball!
It looks... Fireball! Are you really casting fireball?
No.
You would notice that the hands are like a dark bluish gray skin tone. So Bob, you look up and you see there's someone like looking at you awkwardly from behind underneath the hood. Like, it really doesn't take much for you to pass out, does it?
If much, you mean buy an entire bottle? Sure.
Interesting. So, friends of Fae, you got this from Malgus.
Yes.
Are you talking about the box?
Yes. Faye, you recognize the hooded figure as the hooded figure that you spoke to and gave you missions from appearance.
Well, yes. I know not where they got the box. They said they got it from Malgus's room, so I'm assuming that they would be trustworthy. They generally tell the truth.
It was laying in a bush near the precinct.
He looks at you. Interesting. Do you just find it more fun to not tell the truth, little one?
Yes.
Interesting.
That one is a wild card. He does whatever he wants.
So, you all stirred up quite a commotion so far, or at least been part of some commotions. I've heard you all were there in Old Storm during that unfortunate attack.
Yes.
I would like to hear your accounts of what happened. And he kind of leans back and crosses his arms.
Is he talking to Lauren specifically?
No. Just kind of like the whole general group.
Oh, is this the dragon fight?
Yes, he's asking about the dragon fight.
So Goldbeck is gonna go into one of the tables and just take a nap then, since he wasn't part of that.
Okay.
Well, if anybody would like to go ahead and chime in, you may go ahead and be the storytellers. Caleb, I hear you.
Know this
You
guy.
like telling stories.
I write them and I charge for them at a price because I'm an author.
So what I'm hearing is you won't tell me this tale.
Well,
gold.
Yeah, how about hi? How are you? My name is. I don't have time for rude motherfuckers ruining my day, coming up in here.
You hear a
asking
large clank
questions.
as a a pouch of coins lands in front of you.
Oh, it was blue, and it came down with fiery fury. I think it was last. I don't know when it was. 2 weeks ago? How long did it
About a
take?
week and a half
About
ago.
A week and a half ago, yeah.
You said a blue dragon with fire?
It wasn't like. It was like Dragon E, you know. It was big
It was
and had wings and stuff.
very weird.
Yeah. It had like a little tail that went just like.
Had a stinger.
Yep. Like a wasp.
Interesting.
But it looked just like a dragon.
If you
with
go
a stick.
down there sometime, you should check out the Drinking Horn. It's a snazzy new spot.
Yes, whatever that creature was, whether it be a dragon or some kind of amalgamation, it didn't really fall in line with general traditional descriptions of dragons.
Doesn't sound like it, no.
Bob,
It's-
what did it tell you?
Is Bob alive?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I accidentally muted. He told me Volwyn commands it.
Volwyn.
I love how we have Hobbit music.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, that's disconcerting if that's true. If that's the case. It doesn't sound like a dragon, but then... Huh. Well... Aside from the dragon, how goes your other escapades?
Quite well. I just wrote a book. You should buy a copy. It's at the bookstore up the street. Exclusives. There's not many left.
Okay.
Business all you have on the mind?
Right now, yeah, until I get my clothes done.
And the rest of you?
We're
Talks to you. Can I see his face at all? Or is it
helping the city,
Make a perception.
Lady Inogen.
Well, I already know this. I'm just curious of how it goes.
I believe he's asking about our work with MQ and how that is going.
That one
Well-
I'd be more intrigued
about
with.
that. Marquise Quattlebaum is none of my business.
Well, I mean, if you would like to stay around and see what's inside of this box that they stole, we were just about to open it.
Well then, so be it. He leans back again. Is anybody opening the box?
We can't open it.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
I'll open
No.
the box.
Oh, he
Faye undid the metal. Alright. So, Vog, are you opening it?
Yes.
Alright. You open it up, there's several folded pieces of paper in there, and then a small pouch.
I'll look at the papers first.
Okay. Papers appear to be a letter. And then there is one piece of paper that is blank at the very back. The letter but the letter is, well, this goes, friends. It appears you are coming through on phase 2 of my game quite well, albeit stumbling over each other. I've been saddened to see one player leave, but it is acceptable loss. Unfortunate, more or less, is what I would say instead. But the rest of you seem to be playing along just well. Getting closer to the final phase, as I am quite excited. The map will lead you to where our final confrontation shall be. Enjoy. Signed, MQ.
There you go.
What's in the bag?
Yeah.
You open up the bag?
Yep.
You find a gold chain that has a small little pendant. It looks like two hands holding, like cupping what looks like a sun.
We've seen that symbol before, or no?
No.
Okay. And that's it? Just
That's
the
it.
one pennant?
Yeah, that's it.
Is there a map in there?
Is it what?
Was it he said there was a map in there?
He said there was a map in there, but the final page of the letter is a blank page.
It's probably a piece of paper that you have to apply light heat on with a candle underneath. Very typical for.
Is the sun that in the amulet, is it like a gem or?
No, it's just like an engraving.
Okay.
Like a pale or something? Or like a...
Not like a pale or something.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely try applying heat to the backside lightly.
You hold it over a candle, then?
Yeah.
You hold it over the candle, nothing happens. And you can't see anything through it.
Maybe
it
you
might
should
be
put it
magical.
over the map, over the candle.
Can I cast Identify on it?
On what?
A blank piece of paper?
It appears that there is an enchantment on the paper that requires someone's blood.
I will take my finger and cut the tip open and put blood on the map.
You put your blood on it, nothing happens.
Oh.
No, that was a little extreme.
Interesting. It requires someone's blood, obviously not mine, to reveal what's on here.
Might be the prince's blood.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, sounds like you found another clue.
Yes.
I
it
would say so.
does seem like we have.
Well,
I'm going to.
Faye,
I'm going to. Yes.
how are you faring?
I need something from you.
What do you need?
May we speak more privately?
You don't want your compatriots to know anything? Very secretive, are you?
I don't want them to get more involved with something that might put them in more danger than they need to be in at the moment.
Fair enough. Alright then, we can speak privately.
Bob talks to Faye through their connection and says, Faye, you need to keep me in the loop here.
I will say out loud, I will let you know what I can when I can. But for right now, the less you know, the better. But I will return, and I will let you know what I can. And then I'll go with him.
Okay. He gets up, but he doesn't follow you right away. He does go and sits in front of Golbeck, who now looks like a dwarf.
Taking a nap on the table.
Taking a nap on it. And he kind of leans in, looks at Golbeck, and goes, "So, small little friend here. I'm curious. What do you want?"
What do I want?
Yes.
Define the word want.
Goals, ambitions, desire. What is it you're hoping to gain from, in the end, want? Do you want money, fame, power, security, job?
Peace.
Peace. What kind of peace?
And quiet.
Very simple man, I see.
Who are you?
Possibly a very powerful ally and friend, if you'd like.
Is it possible because you might just kill us for no reason?
Depends on your intentions. So far, I don't see a reason to or need to. I'm more curious about you, though. What you want. That's why I asked.
Why are you curious about me?
He leans in very close to you. Ever been near the Dwarven Mountains?
Probably not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I stick to myself quite a bit.
Interesting. Oh, alright. So you just want peace?
Peace and quiet.
Peace and quiet. Why do you want peace and quiet?
Why are you so noisy?
It's my job.
Well, I'm not liking this conversation. You can bug off now.
Alright then. Keep to yourself.
Thank you. There's a cow over there. That might be more interesting.
Hey.
The cow does intrigue me. I'm curious about this one.
Oh wow, I don't like this guy either. How much gold did I get earlier, by the way?
50.
Ugh, and I told him for nothing. Dude, I started with like 650 gold and I'm down to 400. 50 ain't nothing to me, son. That's why I went and got me my pimp outfit earlier. Also, he's rude and came into the hotel. And didn't ask me anything about myself either, or inquire about my book.
Anthony. Golbeck.
Yes.
How honest were you being with your answers with him?
I'm pretty sure it's fully honest.
Okay.
I don't think I've been to the Dwarven Mountains.
Okay, but I mean like with your other answer, what you want.
Oh, what I want? Peace and quiet, him to bug off? That's 100% accurate.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Kind of want to do this. Okay. Okay. He stands up. What are your proficiencies in for weapons? Druid is.
Who? Me?
Yes. Marshall?
Clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces, quarterstaffs, scimitars, sickles, slings, and spears.
Pretty much anything about metal already.
Yeah.
So mostly martial.
Or staff.
He pulls out a dagger and slams it in the table in front of you and says, "A gift."
I put my finger on it and I push it back to him. No.
Take it and like it. Trust me.
No.
It's a very curved dagger. It has like a green gem in the blade, and the hilt, it looks like made of scales. It's yours either way.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's yours either way. And he gets up and
Okay.
walks. Faye, come on. And he heads upstairs with Faye.
Yes.
Are you just leaving the dagger there and go back?
Yeah, I'm going back to my room.
Oh, okay.
So she just goes up there with her creepy boyfriend, and then Golbeck leaves, and I'm like down here with Bessie alone.
And there's a dagger in the table.
Is it special? Like,
It
can I
looks,
Oh, it looks
very,
special as fuck.
very finely crafted dagger.
Can I cop it?
You want? Go back
I
and
do.
take it.
I
Okay.
do want it.
You take it. It's yours.
Is it nice? Do I gotta look at it, see if it's special?
Are you sitting there trying to figure it out?
I ain't got nothing else to do.
Okay. You have a dagger of venom.
Okay.
Okay. Faye, is this a whisper conversation you want to have?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. What's everybody else doing?
I think that's a good spot to call it, yeah.
Okay. We can do that.
Okie dokie.
Long rest. Woo!
Long rest. Okay. Vlog, if you sit and take a minute with the amulet, are you going to at all?
Yeah.
It is an amulet of health.
Oh, nice.
What about the ring I got?
It's just a simple disguise ring. Nothing
Oh,
fancy.
okay.
Yeah, it turns you into that one thing, and that's it.
No, the one from the room. The ring I snagged.
Oh, the ring. It's a ring of warmth.
Oh, okay.
You feel.
Oh no, this could be a cock ring.
You feel warm. You feel slightly warm as you put it on. That's about it.
I mean, it could be.
Could always be a cock ring.
Throw it on there, a ring of warmth. That's perfect.
All right. We'll end there with you guys doing whatever you guys do.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. See you guys all next week then.
Hell
Later.
yeah.